Sorry, recording. Can't really hear myself talk, so let me lower the volume on whatever this is in front of me, which I will talk about shortly. In fact, not one product, but two products. Now, Harman Kardon have, released a whole bunch of new devices for you to listen to your multimedia files on, videos. It's really, really cool. We've just got two of them, one under JBL, which is under the same group, and another one from Harman Kardon, which look absolutely stunning if you ask me. Now both of these stand out in their own way. They are under completely different price brackets, but not too far out of that in terms of the average consumer, which is why we picked these two to show you today. Now, you know what? Enough talking for me. Let's start with the big boys here. Let's start off with this. Now, you know what? I just have to show you one thing first. How cool is this? Yes, this is the Harman Kardon Nova. It looks really nice. It's 1288 in terms of price, so slightly under 1,300 ringgit. It's encased here, see-through, and it looks stunning. But what I want to show you here is at the back, if I turn on some music right here, just check out what happens on the back panel itself, because it looks absolutely awesome. How nice is that? Let me just turn up the volume. You see that? The movement? Oh, anywhere you put this device, it is going to look amazing. I mean, I'm really, really impressed just looking at it, and it has absolutely blown my mind in terms of that. Now, let's get to what this is. It is not USB powered. As you can see, it is plugged in right there to the AC adapter underneath where you are right now, as a matter of fact, but it packs a heavy, heavy punch in many ways. The design, you can see how it encloses everything, but in terms of the button layout, hope you can come across this because it's kind of dark. Right here we have everything that you need in terms of controlling. So along the top here is actually the volume. Now you can actually slide your hand across to increase and to decrease. So right now to increase it is towards me, and to decrease the volume it's away from me. But you can also press the plus and the minus sign there. That's the power button, and this is like a bass boost. So effectively giving you more kick, more oomph when you're listening to your tunes. What else is special about these bad boys? Well, it would be the power. It really, really packs a punch. 80 watts is what we're talking about, and because of that, the volume, it really, really sounds so crisp and so clear. It's also got the Harman DSP performance tuned by the guys over there to ensure that you get the best sound possible out of these. You combine that with the fact you can hook it up to pretty much anything there as well, auxiliary included, and you've got a really, really good setup. Plus, it's not too expensive. 1288, I don't think is asking for too much in terms of what these can do. I mean, 2.5-inch drivers, 1.25-inch tweeters. I mean, it really, really packs a punch. And thankfully, it's not too expensive either. All right, so let's move on from this, which of course is the 1,288 ringgit device. It's a bit expensive, but not too expensive in my opinion for what it can do. There's something which is a lot cheaper. It only costs 299 ringgit. It's this right here, which is under JBL, which is owned, of course, by Harman Kardon, and it's called the Pebbles, the JBL Pebbles. Now you can probably guess why. It's supposed to sit on your desk or where your computer is, very much like a laptop. Now, in its class, which is USB powered, they say that you will not find better sound than this. And you know what? I'm strongly inclined to believe what it says on the box, because they are astounding. Now you might be thinking, what kind of pebble will sit up like that? Well, have no worries, because you can actually put it like such. You see? Pretty cool, right? You can either choose to have it horizontal or vertical. That choice is entirely up to you, depending on how you have it set up at home. For the purpose of me talking right now, I'll put one up and one down just to show you how it works. Now, it's easy USB plug and play. Like I mentioned, apparently the best in its class, as so claimed by JBL, and it's pretty cool. So what you can't see, and what I haven't shown you, is what is attached here at the bottom. Like I said, it's USB powered, so it's a nice little addition having everything wrapped around here, so you keep the wires hidden when it's not in use. So obviously I'll just pop this out and unwind it, because it's around the side there, and it's good to go. Now in terms of how you connect it in terms of sound, you might have guessed, it comes in that side right there. So once I pop it out, plug, and it is good to go, easy as pie. Now, the design itself, I'm a big fan of. I think it's really, really, really quite cool, and it has been very highly lauded as well, so that's pretty nifty. And of course, you can hook it up to your mobile devices, your MP3 devices, etc. And it's not too expensive, although I do believe that out of all the new products from JBL, like the Pulse, for example, which is really cool, this is the cheapest option, and it will certainly do what it says on the box in a very stylish way. So what do I think about these two devices in closing? I really, really, really do think they rock. They are not the most expensive under their brand. Harman Kardon's ones, you've got something like the Onyx, which is a lot more. And for this, you get the Pulse, which is obviously also a lot more, etc. But they will do the job depending on what you want them, and you know exactly what you're getting them for. These are fantastic. They can operate away from your computer or your desktop. They can double up in your home system, for example, Apple TV, like I mentioned, etc. And for these, well, I think they're really good for maybe your phone and perhaps your computer or your laptop. And in fact, the volume control is just here on the top, as is the power, so you can, you know, pretend you're a little DJ at the top, spinning it like such. I'm gonna give my thumbs up to both. Obviously, don't expect too much from this, expect quite a lot from this, and check it out if you have the time, because it's one thing for me to tell you, it's another thing when you actually hear the sound quality, especially from these bad boys right here.
Just you and me. Come on!